Welcome back, Guardians. Today we are going to be looking at the end of the champion season and looking at some of uh, the I guess the most unique prizes, rewards available in this event. And we'll go back real quick to show you. Um, I've claimed everything so far except for these colored artifact chests, or equipment chests rather, and the gift of the Dominion. And I'd really like to save some of these and claim them in my mail, but I'm not 100% certain that they will arrive in the mail. So I am going to claim them today with you. And let me grab my list here. I've gone through and I've looked at what I need from each of these. And you see, when you open one of them up, it gives you a choice of 4 items. Just the 4 items. And for the violet chest, I'm going to be taking the Book of Fate for Dorian, because even though he's not a big priority right now, he is one of the guardians that I want to continue to work on for the guild raid battles and for Grand Arena, and to give myself another option for a healer in adventures. So we got him the Book of Fate. Now the orange chest, I really wanted to get the Dwarven Halfbane, but I actually have a greater need for the Creator's Feathering. And this is a type of item that, what do you need? 80 times 2 of the throwing knives, plus a recipe, and I believe it's either hearts or treen. So this is a pretty time-consuming item to create, and I need more of these in the short term than I do of these, and I am more concerned with leveling up Sebastian and Isaac than I am with Jet. So we're going to take the Creator's Feathering there, and now we're moving on to the red chest. Alright, and the red chest options are Piercing Gaze, Ace in the Hole, Enslaved Demon, and Helm of Clear Thoughts. And as we go through these, you see I don't have any need for them right away. So I looked forward on my heroes items, and again, just based on the needs, what I'll be able to use, get the most use out of the soonest, will be the Ace in the Hole. And it's also one that takes a lot of components to create. So we'll take that. Now, this guy right here is the entire reason that I played the season. But yeah, there are a lot of wonderful rewards in this season. I still kind of feel like I spent too much on the game in the past year. But when I saw this one, the cost of a golden ticket when you get it gifted to you goes down to something like $30. And we will explore what this one reward is worth. So you see I have Kark. I could max him out with a need for 4 items there. Isaac, 3 items. But what I'm looking at is Nebula. Now, Nebula only needs 1 Alucard's amulet to go to red +1. And there's no way that I'm going to use this item for what in the rarity fair would cost you 5,000 emeralds. And thankfully I have more than 5,000 emeralds. So what I'm going to do is work on building this item. Not for her, but just to open the rarity fair. So let's see if Raid 10 gives me the option for the rarity fair. Nope. Try it again. There we go. All right, so Rarity Fair open. All right, 5,600 emeralds. And I've been saving up emeralds for the last 2 months. And when I saw this seasonal reward, I was a little. I started trying really hard. I wound up building the Unity of Extremes and the Song of the Valkyries in just the past month. But with 2 days left in the season, I really don't think I can get that amulet built without exhausting all of my saved energy. And I actually spent a lot of that saved energy to finish the Song of the Valkyries, so there's not a whole lot of resources left as far as that goes. So we're going to use a Rarity Fair. Promote her. Very nice. And now Nebula is effectively, she's naked. She's got no gear right now. So back to the season rewards and Gift of the Dominion. So I'd get a bonus, I'd get an additional 5340 in total power for Kark, but I'm really only using Kark in arena battles and adventures right now, and my guild is trying to finally defeat the level 150 Osh in the guild raid. So Nebula being one of my mains for that, I am going to use this on Nebula. And this will bring her directly to a base red +2. Alright, the warning, you have a higher rank hero to use this on. Are you sure you want to use it on Nebula? Well, yes, I've been thinking about this for weeks, so alright, and that gave her a plus 5,660. 5,660. So it's actually more of a power increase, I think, or it's very close to what Kark would have gotten had I used it on him. But Nebula right now is a more useful hero to me. And Nebula, as far as I know, she doesn't really have a direct counter. Like, Kark has Andvari to worry about. And an equal level Andvari versus Kark really shuts down your Kark pretty good. But Nebula doesn't really suffer any really pointed direct counter guardians, and I think she just has more utility overall. So that was the big prize. Big prize claimed. Alright, and oh, see, I don't even have 2 full days left. I've been thinking about putting this together for you guys for a couple of days. And let's just see now. Look at that. I may have 4 items that I can equip to her right now. It's looking pretty good. Hey, she's over 100,000. 102,000. Now, I recorded this yesterday. Maybe at the beginning of the video it was slightly different, but her power prior to doing this was 92,291. And sometimes we get a little bit of a glitchiness on the web version here. She is now 102,804. So that's about 10,500 increase from doing these things. And it would take some serious analysis to convince me that this was not the right thing to do with that reward. Because she's just about maxed now on items. Blued plate armor isn't that hard to create, and as far as the Vanquished Absolute, I haven't even finished that for Kark yet, and Kark has been red +2 for months. And you can see I'm not really focusing too hard on it. I do have some of the components ready to go, but stuff like Treen, you spend it all the time. And Chalice of the Primordials could come up in a Brawls event. And as far as creating the recipe for the Vanquished Absolute, I mean, 5 at a time through shops, or, well, you can get it in level 15, I think, or chapter 15. Yeah, there is one location that rewards Vanquished Absolute. Well, might as well get the 5. Grab the 5 while we can, while it's available. Alright, the only other thing for champion season that I thought you might enjoy seeing here at the end of the season is what are the rewards. So yeah, I'm a total hoarder as far as items go. I try not to use them until I need them, and I think that is a reaction to having so many events come up that I can't get the rewards because I didn't save items. But I have now, and I managed. Let's see, there's one more day, so I'll probably get another dozen of these maybe. But let's see what is in 132 of them. And I'm just gonna let this play through slow, because rather than trying to go back through afterwards and get an idea, it's I'd still be cycling past them pretty quick, and you'd just get a glance at what the rewards are. But this way we can both see them as they come up. Oh, man, that's a lot of skin stones. I like that. A lot of arena coins. We're getting grand arena coins. Gold, which I need right now because I've been spending it like crazy on the guild raid battles. So yeah, crazy amounts of consumables. We're getting those greater glyph enchantment runes. Those are always good to have. You just can't have too many of them. I'd be interested if anybody's been at an end game point with their account for a long time and they feel like any of these resources are no longer needed. Doing a little bit of math in my head, if you were to just play straight through and not do seasonal events and stuff, you could play this game for over 50 years and still not max everything out. So choices. And we'll go back through and let's take a look now. Oh man. Alright, well, that's a nice bump on all of these skin stones. So that's good. That frees me up. Maybe I'll probably with an intelligence guardian I'll unlock another skin sometime soon. But let's see what we got now for those greater enchantment runes too. Finding them. Alright. Yeah, I think I believe I was down to about 300. So I got almost 100 of those today. So that's a nice bump. That'll be very helpful, especially with these end game level heroes. I now finally have my second hero as red +2. And to give you guys an idea, yeah, like I said, I feel like I spent a little too much over the past year playing the game here. But just so that you can see, as of January, February, March, April, May 17th, I got my 1-year reward, which is a new avatar. So in 1 year and feeling like I have spent too much cash on the game, I've only got the two guardians at red +2, but I do have a lot of guardians following them up. Isaac recently hit red, Jew at red orange +3, Sebastian orange +4, Astaroth, who I really haven't put anything into in months. Astaroth was my second most powerful guardian for months in just raw power. And since then I've moved most of my Osh team beyond his level. The only one that I really haven't thrown a lot into is Martha, because I haven't seen a need for it yet. We're going up against the level 140 Osh almost every week. She never dies unless the whole team dies. And now that we're going to be doing level 150, or trying for level 150, if she needs stuff, I've got some ability to add items to her here. So, you know, I can give her another 30, 30, 30 on base stats, magic attack, magic defense, and intelligence. Health, that's probably going to be the first one that she gets if I have the option, and that's a total of 12,000 between the two alchemist sets. There's another 4,800 magic defense. Oh, can't quite do that right now. And the all-seeing eye. So again, with base stats, but huge bump to intelligence. So we'll see. You know, I'm not ready to build any of these things right now unless I have a ton of coin. And we've also got this other event going on right now, the Valkyrie event. So I want to be able to get whatever skin stones in order to satisfy this. We've got 3 days. 3 days to get 500 soul stones if you want the max rewards out of this. So I'll do a different video for Legacy of the Great Ones, but hopefully the information I shared with you on the champion season today was useful, and hopefully it helps you to make a decision if you reach the end of this event and you've got this really cool reward, Gift of the Dominion. You've got a guardian who's only missing 1 equipment. You don't have time to farm that equipment. Trigger your rarity fair. You can do it twice a day. So I held off on spending any energy today until doing this video so that I would trigger the rarity fair during the video. And you just do a little cost analysis. You know, what is your emerald cost for the item that you need to bump that hero up to the next level? What is the power increase that you're going to yield from leveling that hero up? And how much do you use them? Because the no-brainer, if I used them all the time, it would have been Kark. But I'm really looking at the guild raids as the most important thing that my heroes, my guardians, are doing right now. So since he is not participating in that in my main team, I wanted to focus on Nebula in this case. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I really hope this helps you with your champion season, and hopefully you will have really good luck fighting against the guild raid bosses and whatever else you choose to do in game. We will see you when we return.